The biggest mistake people make today when they do presentations. Now let's set this up, right? Let's say it's a B2B, business to business scenario. You're going in and you're going to present to maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5 people, call it 10 people, doesn't matter, right? You're going to do a presentation. And how do most presentations start out? Come on, you know how they start out, right? Typically, there's the opening slide saying, here's the company name and here's the presenter. That's slide number 1. Slide number 2, you maybe pull out an agenda, right? What you're going to talk about during that 45 minutes to 1 hour that you're with the customers, right? Those 10 people. Then at the third slide might be a little bit about your company and your company background. You know, how long you've been in business, you know, your locations, how big your facilities are, how many people you have working for yourself, so forth and so on. Then maybe the fourth slide, you're going to talk about your mission statement, your vision statement, why you exist in the market. And then number 5 is going to be typically something like your logo slide, right? Here are all the companies we've worked with, right? Does this sound familiar? So if you've taken that approach in the past, here's what's happening. For the first 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes, you've spent your time talking about you, right? The customer's sitting there going, well, that's great, but, you know, why am I sitting here listening to that? I don't want to listen to you. I want to know how you can help me. Because when you go visit a company and you're trying to sell them your product or service, what are you trying to do? Help them do one of 3 things. If it's B2B, you're trying to help them increase their revenue, reduce their costs, and expand their market share, right? The value trinity. Those of you who know. By the way, I got a couple of you. Are you pressuring me, Victor? No, I'm not. Pierre, I would never pressure you, man. So thank you for joining us. Canada's in the house. Mike, Janice, thank you for joining us. And so what I want you to start doing is to rethink how you approach a presentation. Instead of doing this first 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes of talking about who you are, your company, the customer's always thinking, what's in it for me, right? We all know this. They're thinking, what's in it for me? Victor, get to the point. What's in it for me?